today because I heard you are all fantastic writers. Is that true?
Yes.
Did you get a chance to do some writing already this year?
Yes.
Have you had a chance to write last year?
Yes.
In first grade you were writing, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. So today we are going to talk a lot about how great writers, authors of real books that you get to read, how authors pick what they're talking about, and guess what? You're going to become authors too.
Must?
You are.
Yes.
Okay, so before we start, I want to share with you the learning target because it is so important that you as learners know what we're trying to do today. Okay, so I'm going to read it first, and I want you to just listen this first time and think, what do you think that means? And then we'll read it together, okay? I can choose a meaningful small moment story to write. Think in your heads for a second. We're going to read together. I'm going to say, when I do this, that means I say it. When I do this, that means you say it. Okay, ready? I can choose.
I can choose
A meaningful small moment story.
a meaningful small moment story
To write.
to write.
What do you think that means? Let's look at those words there. Is there any word that you think is really important? What word do you think is super important in my learning target? What do you think? Meaningful. Shake if you if you agree with that, go like this. This is what I like to do with my students. If you agree, you just do this that way. You don't have to yell anything, but it shows me you agree. Pretty cool, huh? Meaningful. So a lot of you guys agreed that meaningful seems to be a pretty... Oh. I know I have some cool markers, but I want you to make sure we're listening. Meaningful is a really important word here. Does anybody know what that means? Anybody want to guess?
I think I know.
Okay, what do you think it is?
I think it means peace and quiet.
Something along that. Meaningful, I'm going to help you out with this one, okay? Meaningful means something that is special. Special to you, oh my gosh, yeah. So I'm going to write that up here just to remind ourselves. It really means special to me. Let up a me because I can choose a meaningful, special to me, small moment story to write. Okay, so today we're going to really look at think about how can we pick a story to write that is super, super special to each of you. Okay, so you're going to think of, don't worry about it yet, I'll give you plenty of time to think. I want to show you some examples first, okay? So I told you we're going to look at some authors of real books, right? Shake it if you've ever read this book before. No. Shake. Oh.
What's the...
Shake it if you've read this one before. This book is called Owl Moon by Jane Yolen. So Jane Yolen is an expert author. You know, there's a lot of authors out there, but I think Jane Yolen is one of those ones that is like a master at what she does. She's an amazing author. Hold on for a minute, guys. I'll have you take a minute. Okay, let me listen for now. And what I mean by being a master author is that she writes books that people want to read and listen to over and over and over again because they're so good. I'm going to show you this. This book is called Owl Moon, and it's about her daughter and her daughter's dad, which is her husband, going out owling, which means they went out and they looked for owls at night. And look at this. This is an entire book about one night looking for owls. One night, that's all. Just one night. Look at this whole book is about one night. She really narrowed in on a small story.
Whoa.
What we're going to do now is just listen to just the first page. Because I want you to be listening to it and think about, okay, how do I know this is special to her right now? Okay, so it's Owl Moon. Just a minute. It was late one winter night, long past my bedtime. There was no wind, the trees stood still as giant statues, and the moon was so bright, the sky seemed to shine. Somewhere behind us, the train whistle blew, long and low, like a sad, sad song. Wow! Didn't you hear that? You're like, oh my gosh. Can't see. Why don't you come sit up here? Look at how she has her pictures matched exactly what she said. She talked about the night being bright. Doesn't it look like the night's bright?
Yeah.
Can you picture it? If I didn't have the pictures, it is so specific. I need your eyes on me, please. Thank you. She really made it clear that this was obviously a very special night. Think about this. It was past my bedtime. That must have been really special, don't you think? Usually you don't get to stay up past your bedtime.
Yeah.
So she's made that really special. And then I want to show you one more author. This is called The Leaving Morning. And this is by another master author named Angela Johnson. And Angela, in this story, is talking about a time that her family had to move. And so I'm going to read just the first part, but look at this. It's just talking about the day that they moved. And look again, how much that she wrote just about the day they moved. So she must be writing a lot of details in here, don't you think? Okay. The Leaving Morning. I'm going to read just the first page. Are you ready to listen? I don't want you to miss this. It's so good. Okay, it's so good. Oh, shh, just listen. The leaving happened on a soupy, misty morning when you could hear the street sweeper. Shh, shh, shh. Did you see that? Did you see how she had noises in there to kind of get your attention? Did you see that? Did you see how she talked about it was a soupy, misty morning? What does that mean? Let's think, what does soup look like? It's like liquid, right? It's like liquid. So that means it must have been a morning where there was a lot of rain. Don't you think? If it was like soupy, what do you think?
It melts the snow.
Okay. I don't want you to miss this. Make sure you're listening. So now that you've heard two amazing authors talk about a small moment story. They did it. Where did these stories come from?
An author.
Where did they come from? How did these authors, how did Angela Johnson and Jane Yolen think of these stories? Think in your brains for a minute. How did they think of these stories? Do you guys have turn and talk partners?
No.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna get some. So I like to have turn and talk partners that are peanut butter and jelly. So that way you have a job, okay? So you're gonna go peanut butter, jelly, you two are partners. Peanut butter, jelly, you two are partners. Peanut butter, jelly. 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 Peanut butter, jelly.
Were you talking
All right, so wait, freeze.
Were you talking
Freeze.
to me?
You can be peanut butter. Freeze. Eyes here. Because you don't know the directions yet. Look at this. Peanut butters. You're going to talk first. And guess what, jellies? You're going to listen. Because you have to know what they said. Don't go any farther yet. What I want you to talk about, peanut butters, is where do you think these authors came up with this story? Oh, did you hear the question?
Yes.
Did you hear the question? What's the question? Can you tell me the question?
You.
Can you really help them out? What's the question? What did I ask? What are we going to talk about? Can you help them out?
About the story of
It seems like we need a little bit of help, so I'm going to write it down so we don't forget it, okay? Where did the author come up with the story? Did they just make it up? Was it something that happened? Think about it. Okay. Peanut butters, you're talking first. You're going to turn to your partner. When I say go, you're going to talk about where the author came up with the story. You say, I think the author came up with the story because... and explain why. Okay? Peanut butters, you ready? Raise your hand for peanut butters. I know who you are. Peanut butters, go. The author came up with the story.
I used to be a now
author came up with the story because? How do you think the author came up with the story? You to share, Brenda.
3, 2, 1, 0. Did all peanut butters have a chance to share?
Yes.
Jellies, you shouldn't have shared yet, right?
No.
Guess what now? Jellies, you get to share. How did the author come up with the story? What do you think? Okay, Jellies, ready?
Magic.
Go.
Okay, your turn.
Oh my gosh, you knew exactly what to do. So did you. Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1, 0. I didn't have to tell you guys, you figured it out. Look at that, I can see you all ready to listen. So, tell me, who can share? Where did the author come up with the story? Where did the author come up with the story? I know he's got it. He shared with me already. I'm going to come back to you if they don't get it, okay? Go for it.
Maybe the author went to go look for an owl went by herself, and then she wrote about other people.
Did you guys hear that?
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to come back over here. What's your name again? Axel is going to help us summarize that, which means he's going to tell us really what she means. Go for it.
That I think the author went on owl.
An owl hunt?
Mm-hmm.
So something happened in
real life, and then she wrote about everything.
Hold on. This was something that happened in real life? Did you agree with
Yeah.
that? What did I say when I told you about this book? I said, Jane Yolen wrote a book about when her daughter went owl hunting. So did this happen in real life?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Did this happen in real life?
Yeah.
Did Angela write about when she was moving? Isn't that what I said?
Yes.
So wait a minute. Both authors are writing about something that really happened to them?
Yes.
You guys figured out the first part. Where did the author come up with the story? It happened in real life. Say it with me. It happened in real life. So guess what? Today and every day when you write narratives or small moments, you're going to choose a meaningful, special to you story that happened in real life to write about. Real life, something that really happened to you. So right now I want you to think in your brains, what are some things that have happened to you that were like really cool? Thinking, when you have an idea, thumbs up. Oh my gosh, we have ideas already. Oh, wow. You show me that you're ready to have your thumb up and your mouth closed so I know that you're ready to share. Okay. Guess what? I'm going to pull out my cool thing again. This time, Jellies are going to talk first. And you guys are going to listen. Jellies, you are going to talk about... Oh, hold on. I don't have all my eyes up here. If you guys don't know what to do, you have to make sure you're listening, right? So Jellies are going to talk first this time, but you're going to share about a moment that matters to you. Okay? So think of something that's actually happened to you, and you can use this to help you say it. A moment that matters to me is, and share it. Jellies, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Jellies, ready, go.
Hey,